Before I get started on this video, it's mostly just speculation before the actual thing comes out. Because I do say a lot of ifs and ors or buts quite a bit. So that goes to show that I'm not really sure what the exact best in slot will be, because Nexon hasn't really told us whether certain things can be 25 starred or not. But all we can do is just wait and see. If something drastically changes, this video will be remade, and I will be talking about the new meta then. Alright, so I'd be a liar if I said today hasn't been one of the craziest days in Maple history, in my honest opinion. Let's just go ahead and start off with me getting up early. I was up early, very. I was up early for the KMST update for the black. We got final bounces to our 5th job skill, and then we got the Labyrinth of Suffering, which included which included the brand new Hilla. We cannot fight the brand new Hilla yet because we are not at that ranking. But if you guys want to see what the map looks like, I can go ahead and switch over to the Tespia client, open up the world map. We got Moonbridge here from before, Labyrinth of Suffering right here. So there's that. Switching back over to the KMS client, I wanted to talk about something else. Something that this video is going to be catered towards. After my stream for the Labyrinth of Suffering, I decided to go ahead and take a nap because I got up so early, right? I wake up from this nap, and I get on, and I see two things. I see a confirmed EU reboot, which I'm not sure is even needed at this point or not, and then I see that 25 stars is confirmed for July 25th. 25 stars is confirmed for July 25th, 2018. You know, it's kind of chipping me out too, because I actually asked Savage Ace in person about this 3 months ago, back during Maplefest. He didn't give me a definite answer. He didn't give me a yes. He didn't really give me a no. But you know, I wasn't expecting it to be at this time though. That's for damn sure. So even I was shocked. So I couldn't really believe it. So the reason why I'm making this video, bringing this to you guys today, is I'm going to talk about my experience with 25 stars, talk about the meta, talking about best in slot and whatnot. This is my gear tab. That is not the gear that I should be having on. Let me switch up a few things real quick. I can't even put on gear in this map. Okay, anyway, well, let me just go ahead and talk about what I have and what you can do. So essentially, we're gonna go ahead and just cover all the gear: rings, pocket, pendant, you know, just everything and whatnot. Alright, going over what I mainly know. I'm gonna see if I can cover shit for mainly both reboot and non-reboot. This will not include Sweetwater because we have no confirmation on whether Sweetwater is going to be 25 starred or not. But for the most part, we're just gonna leave that out of the picture. First things first, we have a superior gollux ring. I know I don't have one because that's on KMS. But you would have a 21 star superior gollux ring. You might be asking, how am I gonna get this to 21 without risking it so goddamn much? You know, as a reboot player, the max you can get is 17, right? Well, not necessarily. With the use of transfer hammer, you can get a Meister ring to 22 stars. That is going to take a while. You are going to be blowing up a ton of these because 22 stars is not easy to get. I do not have a single 22 star equipped. My highest is 17. I have a ton of 17s, but 22 stars just does not reside in my inventory. So a 21 star superior gollux ring would be decent best in slot for that. So after the superior, you would be using a reinforced ring. The next two rings are definitely going to be reinforced and solid gollux. You might have to only get those to 17 stars though. You could transfer. I have to double check what levels Carnage Treasure was. I forgot if it was 130 or 140. But regarding Carnage Treasure, if it is 130, you could probably try and start as much as you possibly can, and if you get decent stats on it, you can or if you get like 22 stars on it on the first try, you can transfer it over to reinforced. If that's not the case, I'm pretty sure you can only get one of these rings anyway. You might want to just be safe and maybe not use it. Instead, maybe just use reinforced and solid ring. Just have those two at 17 stars, and that's about it. And then lastly, we will have a 22-star Meister ring. So for rings, you would end up with a 21-star superior gollux, a 17-star reinforced and 17-star solid, and a 22-star Meister ring. For the pocket, it's still going to be the Holy Pink Cup for players that are able to clear hard will. We will have you will be able to get that hard will pocket item. For the pendants, you guys are still going to be using superior gollux if you can still 25-star those. If anything does change like drastically, I will remake this video and I will talk about the gear that you can use again, because like I said, I've had experience with not being able to use gollux or Sweetwater, so you know, just simple stuff like that. So superior gollux is still going to be best in slot pendant. Weapon, arcane weapon for damn sure. Belt, so belt is going to be weird. Belt is definitely going to be weird. I think it's either going to be a tyrant belt, not necessarily a tyrant belt that's best in slot, but it's either going to be a hard lucid belt, a tyrant belt, or a superior gollux belt. It's gonna be one of those three. If superior gollux belt can be 25 starred on top of its already broken base stats, it is going to be a very, very good belt. Like, I'm talking extremely good. That's something you would have to 22 star because you are able to get more than one of. Hat. Now, this is where all the tough shit comes to play, and this is where it's mainly just speculation and it's not like confirmation on what you'd be using. Arcane hats. You want to go for 6 set arcane gear. Everything, and I mean everything, but the overall. So it'd be arcane weapon, arcane hat, arcane glove, arcane shoulder, arcane glove, arcane cape. It's going to be a whole bunch of arcane in your equip tab. Now besides that, Sweetwater is still best in slot. That may change. I haven't really done too much of my, resources on that. I know, I'm pretty sure Code Knox, he has been speculating this whole 25-star talk about best in slot gear for a long time now. So he might be more into what GMS will do if certain things cannot or can be 25-starred. I still will check his video to see if that's still rather decent or not. Let's see, face and eye. I mean, it's literally going to be hard Lotus and hard Damien. But other than that, the eye is definitely going to be. Well, those are so hard to get. It's kind of hard, right? If you can 25-star Sweetwater face and eye, that's definitely going to be the go-to. If you cannot, if you get a Chaos Peak bead mark, 20-star that. If you get a Pat mark, try and 22-star it. That's for the eye. For the face, you really only have the Zakum or just Sweetwater or the hard Lotus face. I personally am using the Rising Sun, which is level 130, so that's 20 stars right there. It has a bad flame. It has the bad flames, kind of like the ones that you roll on like a Gollux or a Sweetwater and whatnot. So you should really be worried about what can happen with those. Top and bottom. Oh yeah, CRA. This is really just, that's like the most simple basic thing. Earring, you'll be using a 21-star superior Gollux earring because you can either get Meister earrings or Shaman earrings. I'm pretty sure the Shaman earrings are a lot easier to get, but you can 22-star one of those, and then you can transfer it over to superior earrings. So that's mainly going to be about it for covering 25 stars because damn sure you can't 25-star hard Also, some things will get their caps raised. For example, level 120 gears star cap will go from 12 to 15. Level 130 gear star cap will go from 13 to 20. And level 140 will go from 15 to 25. Also, safeguarding will now go from up to 14 stars to up to 17 stars. So those are just a couple things to note in mind. So just to do a quick little review of what would happen if you cannot get Sweetwater, we would start off with a superior gollux ring, a reinforced 21 star at that, a reinforced gollux ring, a solid gollux ring, a Meister ring, holy pink up still pretty much, 2 superior gollux pendants, arcane weapon, belt. I'd say at this point you might as well just use a superior gollux belt. Superior gollux or tyrant, whether it is suffice to be better stat. I haven't necessarily reviewed how much you get from a superior gollux, but with 25 stars and their already high base stat, I guarantee you it's probably going to be the better option. Arcane hat, like I said, no Sweetwater. Face is already just so dreadedly confusing. If you do not have Lotus, or if you cannot 25-star Sweetwater, you will use a Rising Sun, or yeah, just a Rising Sun. If you can 25-star Sweetwater, just use Sweetwater instead. And then for the eye accessory, we have either Chaos Pink Bean, Chaos Papillus, Damien, or Sweetwater. Assuming Sweetwater still can't be 25-starred. Top and bottom CRA, Arcane Boots, 21-star Superior Gollux earrings. I heard some speculation about alien earrings being better, but I'm not really sure what you can do with a pair of alien earrings that I'm probably just missing out on. So that's something I unfortunately am not able to answer because I'm just not too great with the G. That's matter. Shoulder, glove, cape, arcane, and then we just have the usual secondary. Oh, speaking of secondaries, if you use a shield, the Demo shield, crafting that will be the best secondary that you will have to look out for. And that's mainly it. And then you'd have to use a one-handed weapon after that. Okay, so that's a lot of talk for a reboot. I think I should really get more into the regular server talk. Not very much won't change. If anything, the best installed rings are gonna change. Because we very well damn sure will be using a Breath of Divinity. If you have one at least. A 22-star Breath of Divinity, that shit says hello. A 22-star Superior and Reinforced ring will be used. Yes, 22-star Reinforced because normal server players are able to access more than one of these. And then, like I said, Breath of Divinity. If you do not have a Breath of Divinity, just go ahead and 20-star a solid. And then next up, Meister ring, and that's about it. So if you are one of those crazy players, you would be using Superior, Reinforce, Breath of Divinity, and Meister. If you don't have a Breath of Divinity, you just replace it with a solid instead. And that's mainly all that really changes. I know the other event rings, those are, you know, decently good. They're good on base stat, but they are low level. Like I'm talking level 100. You cannot 25-star a level 100 equip. You can only go up to 8 stars with that. In event rings, you cannot star event rings. They're still going to be good for newcomers though. Event rings are still going to be great, so just don't miss out on those if you're new to the game. That's, you know, just mainly about it. Okay, this has been a rather confusing video. I will include what I said in the description down below. If a new video needs to be made when this update actually comes out for you guys, I will make one. Because like I said, we're still missing confirmation on Sweetwater and whatnot. And that's about it. So I hope this helped you out a little bit, kind of shows what you need to expect, what you need to grind for. The whole Sweetwater Arcane thing, you might want to hold off on that at the moment because, like I said, there's no confirmation yet, and wait till it actually comes out on the 25th. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Catch you guys later.